I got to chill at the RitFit booth for a little while. They're the ones that invited me out to the venue, and I got to try out some pretty cool pieces of theirs. First up was the M2 Power Rack and Smith machine. Now, if you watch my channel, you've probably seen that I own the RitFit M1 rack with the Smith machine on it, and that is a really solid rack that I enjoy. And there are some pretty solid standard upgrades going from the M1 to the M2, including these lever arms that you can do chest presses and shoulder presses and things like that with, which is pretty cool. And I was told by one of the reps there that these lever arms are likely to come standard with the rack, which is a really nice bonus. But the coolest thing about the M2 for me is what they are calling the 3D Smith machine. So it is a standard Smith machine setup that's locked in place on a vertical path like any other Smith machine. But the 3D aspect here means that the bar can move forwards and backwards about 6 to 12 inches or so on a fixed track. Now, you can also lock that in place so that it can't move forward or backward and behaves just like a standard Smith machine. But I personally really love that 3D aspect. So I tried out some overhead presses on there, and that felt really, really nice to me. You know, regular Smith machines are just too awkward for me to want to work on with any kind of real intensity or volume. The bar path should never be purely vertical when you're lifting. It's just a weird concept, and that's what a Smith machine locks you into, a standard Smith machine. But this 3D one really changes the game for Smith machines in general. You still get all the stability and safety aspects that a regular Smith machine would confer, but the feel of lifting on it is much, much, much more natural. So I'm really excited to try that out in my gym and really start pushing things hard on it.